and welcome to the video. We've just had a 4.5 hour drive up from Nottingham into the Lake District, and we've arrived at Tarn Hows, and as you'll have seen in those first introduction images, it's looking really nice. We've got some autumnal colours, we've got a beautiful reflection which I do want to take more shots of in a moment. The water's very still. We've got a little bit of mist, the last of the mist coming across the Tarn. We did miss the best as we drove down and past Windermere. There was a thick layer of mist on it, but we didn't stop. We wanted to get here and see what this was looking like. It does have some very nice autumnal colours, not massively strong, but enough to make some really nice images. So I'm going to take a few more shots here. Got a nice image there with that mist on the water. We'll get that. We'll probably do pano, a bit more of that reflection there. We're going to go clockwise, anti-clockwise. We're going to go anti-clockwise round the Tarn. We're going to get up on the elevations. So there's a couple of elevations at the back of us there that we went up last time to get a view looking down on the Tarn, and then over to the Langdale Pikes as well. Later on we're going to go over and round to the Scout Hut to get a shot of that and see if that's sitting in some autumnal settings, and then we're going to come round this side and see what we've got here. This stillness of the Tarn won't last long, so I'm going to make the most of that first before we do anything else. But the reflection over there of the colours and the light coming down from the sun are absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at these rocks facing this way now. Got to find somewhere flat for the tripod. Let's get down into the water. No, not quite in the water, but make the tripod a bit more stable. Mabel, use these rocks in the water which make kind of a curved pattern. That's quite nice. Got the light coming from the right hand side there. I'm going to focus on one of the rocks, and it's a bit of a wide-ish shot. This it's very wide. This is at 24mm. ISO 64 f11, 1/60th of a second. I'm going to do 2 exposures here because the line of trees on the island there are quite dark. So we'll go to, we did 1 stop under there. Let's now do just 1 stop. And I think I'm going to recompose this. So we're going to go in and just include, I've got 4 other stones, which is an even number. Is that going to work? Does that work? Even number. It's going to have to. I need to move that 5th one up there a bit. Not feeling that energetic. Just heard a gunshot. Somebody's out hunting. Fantastic. Hope they're a good shot. Hope they're a really good shot. Don't know, stray bullets. I kind of like that. I think it works. Just with the 4 rocks in. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try it with 3 rocks in. Let's try it with 3 rocks in. Let's recompose. Not those 3. Those 3 there. To make this better, we need to go lower down. So let's move the tripod. Camera back on. So we've gone lower. And that, we need to go to the left a little. Now we're in the water. Need to turn the camera to the right a little, not too far. Level again. Just up a little. I think that makes for a nice shot. Right, let's move up to the elevations, I think now. I think we've done. We've worked this area enough. This scene has made me say the word wow. If we come over here, just look over here on the right hand side, we've got the trees catching the early morning light, reflecting into the still water. And then if we come to the left, again, we've got the trees, some small autumn colours reflecting into the water. The pano shot, so I've done a pano shot, is a little imbalanced because with the space these trees are taking up in the water. So I've kind of done 3 shots here. I've done a shot of the trees on their own, because in their own right they look amazing. I've done a really wide pano to take virtually the whole wraparound scene in, and then I've done a tighter pano shot. But this is just wow, it really is. Yeah, I agree. Did you hear the sheep then? They were saying wow as well. For a great morning, for a first morning, this is amazing. If it chucks it down the rest of the week, I don't care, because the shots this morning are gorgeous. I'm going to take a few more now. Because when it's like this, a few shots aren't enough. Colours in the shots are really nice, and I probably won't need to move the sliders too much in Lightroom because the colours are here ready. I don't need to bring them out too much. And I'm going to put the 100 to 400mm on because there's some really nice detail as well further in, the reflection in the water of the trees and the textures. So 100 to 400mm on, then I need to move over there. In fact, no, I'm going to move over there first to another shot. The excitement is here and buzzing. Let's just come over here. When we first walked around the corner, this scene was lovely and still in the water, and now the ripples have started to come and it's not as nice. So I'm going to take it, but because light-wise it's beautiful, but the tree overhanging on the right was just reflecting nicely into that water, and I think there's a little bit of a breeze blowing, but I'm going to take the shot because it's another nice autumnal looking composition, reflection, and the rock I'm standing on, you can't see, I'm sliding at the minute because it's not very stable. This has been our best morning ever in the Lake District. Absolutely the best. And what we're going to do now, we're going to take a break. There's a bit of a cafe in the National Trust car park, so I'm going to treat Helen to a hot drink. Check the prices first, and then we're going to come back out and go round to the hut, to the scout hut, and get a shot of that, and maybe round off anything else that's on the other side. The light now has gone quite harsh. Still possible to take shots, but I think we've got most of what we want. You couldn't extract any more from this location this morning. Absolutely wow. Right, let's go and buy that drink. It's probably about £2.50 each, I think. So we've had a walk round to the scout hut, the little pond area, and there's very, very little autumnal colours here in the trees. Probably, yeah, next to nothing. The pond itself is reasonably still, got a reflection. The scout hut is in the shade, and it's also covered in leaves as well, so the foliage around it is very much hiding it. So initially it was a bit of a challenge to get a shot here. However, in front of us we've got an orangey looking bush. It's not a tree, and I've used part of the bush, this bit, as a bit of foreground interest to try and fill the frame. So the frame comes from this side here, foreground interest there, and then we've got a bit of the bush on the left hand side, and then we have in the distance the scout hut, which I'm going to have to sort of do some dodging and burning so you can actually see it in the final image. Does it work? I don't know. This is going to be one of those shots that we need to edit and then see how it comes out. Okay, I think that last shot will be a square crop. I've just done a variation of it, and I think the square crop will work better. So lots of images in this video. A very, very pleasing morning. If we'd have got here a little bit earlier, we'd have had some mist on the Tarn. It would have been what some people say epic, but I think, looking on the back of the camera, I am well pleased with the shots I've got today. Okay, the light is harsh now. It's lovely and warm. It's a beautiful warm day here at Tarn Hows, and we're going to say goodbye. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, please pop a comment in the bottom. I love to hear your opinions. And on that note, I've got to try and decide now which one of all these images is my favourite, and that is going to be a real challenge. And I think I'm going to let Helen choose the favourite shot to end the video on. Give her a bit of a challenge. She can't choose one of her shots. She did do some panos on her iPhone 12, so we might put one of those up as well. We'll see if we've got enough time left in the video. And on that note, I'll see you later on the next one. Being bit or not, just this grass. Right, back through the marsh.